Hey, welcome back to episode 4 of Birkey on the Shop Stool. The shop feels like it's got some new life. The radiators that have been dominating the shop, the oil paint and all that good stuff, those guys, I got them out of here today. There's the pierced metal work that's kind of old school, and the lamb's tongue details right here. And then pretty happy with the way the oil-based paint came out. Nice and flat. All of a sudden, now I can think again. For those of you who are following along in this series, I'd encourage you to keep an eye on the comment section. Last week there was a couple of people that had really good insights on what we were talking about, you know, time constraints and how that relates to creativity. I'd really like to say thanks to Ballistic Squirrel for a really cool comment that I thought was really insightful. And a lot of times I'm asked what my favorite tool is, and my favorite tool on any given day is the one that solves the problem quickly and efficiently. Last week I purchased a Graco TrueCoat 360, which is an airless sprayer for heavy-bodied paints. This guy did a really nice job with the oil-based paint that I was having to deal with. Had never shot oil-based paint before, and it's pretty tricky. I was pretty impressed for the money. This was about $157, I believe I paid. But it really got me out of a bind. I was having a heck of a problem with the oil-based paint, and this guy laid it down just beautifully. I think if I were to do it again, I might step up one model so that there would be some adjustability in the amount of paint, the actual flow. But I was able to sort of learn how to adjust the spray to get what I needed. But this is a stout piece of equipment for 160 bucks. Take a look at it, see what you think. I'll leave a link down below. On Wednesday of this week I went upstairs and noticed that the house was remarkably cool. I realized that the furnace wasn't firing, so I immediately went into sort of problem solving mode, and I have a friend who has a heating and air conditioning company, so I called them, got an appointment set up, let my wife know what was going on. And she let me know that because the weather had gotten warmer a couple of days last week, she had turned off the thermostat, and that's all I needed to do to fix the problem. But the takeaway is pretty interesting. I think it applies to the shop pretty well, and that's this. My wife works in a TV studio, and their lead engineer, his mantra is to look for the simplest solution first. So what I did is I went to the worst case scenario and kind of threw a nuclear bomb at the problem. Instead of going and just looking at the very simple things that could be causing it, in this case, just flipping the switch on the thermostat. So I think it applies really well to the shop in that when you come up against a problem, start at that simple solution and then work backwards from there. I don't know. It was just kind of one of those things. We had a good laugh about it, but I thought it was kind of a cool takeaway too. Always got to be learning. Stickers on a shop stool. I've got a really cool like baseball trading card from Mike over at MF Woodshop. Mike Fulton, I've known for a long time. Great guy. That's a cool idea. Also from here in Illinois, Brian Mathey from Mathey Woodshop sent me a couple stickers. Very cool. And then from TinkeringRocks.com, Sean Osteen sent me a 3-pack of his logo and then the Zero Drama Laser Llama. Way cool. And this one's brilliant. Samaste. The maker in me bows to the maker in you. Brilliant. Finally, I'd like to say happy birthday to my little buddy George, who's 8 years old this coming week. Look for George soon. I think he and I are going to make a toolbox with the Origin Shaper, and it'll be kind of a cool demonstration of how simple the Origin is to use. Georgie, happy birthday, buddy. So that's about it for this week. Thanks for following along. I appreciate your support big time. Birkey out.